Could it possibly be that big? See, on one hand, it could be, the president meeting with the king. On one hand, right before the new year. But I mean, that's a little literal. How about this? How about the head of the Prince Charles's charity? Prince Charles's charity boss probed over Saudi reports. A former aide. The Prince Charles has temporarily stepped down from his role heading a charity. Do you mean the trustee of the charitable organization under Prince Charles had to step down over revelations regarding a Saudi businessman? I don't think so. What does it say? Citizenship for a Mahfouz Mare Mubarak bin Mahfouz. No, that's not what that is. This sounds like somebody wants to have their right of first call on derivatives connected to allegations of securities fraud for 5 people, including a former president. And the trustee had to step down because the trustee got caught engaged in materially misrepresenting the facts of the case in a court of law. See, I said in the affidavit that there had been a problem with derivative actions. And because of the specific virulence of the anti-Semitism involved, including around a holiday, this is right on the mark. The Church of England and the Bank of England, they have a very, very profound relationship when it comes to this particular stage, right? So can we get to the point? Is that what you're trying to do? So when you simulated a fake eviction proceeding in a justice court that lasted 7 minutes, and you tried to clear out with another derivative court proceeding what has now been revealed as of yesterday to be the deaths of 5 members of the military that went down in a helicopter that were declared dead yesterday. Now you're talking about a Mubarak bin Mahfouz, as in Mubarak, and his 2 sons and 2 other people that were arrested for securities fraud. When was that? January, February of what? 2012? And then what happened around what? August through October of 2018? So that would be around 3. So when you say, unfortunately, you got the dates wrong, right? See, this was the materially misinformation. This is the material misinformation. It was the date of her death. No, the date of her death was the date the contract was terminated, right? Why are you putting the death of the matron on a contract bid that predated me even meeting the person of concern? Now this is the kind of thing. This is the kind of thing that gets judges, that gets lawyers at some of the world's most powerful law firms, that gets members of elected office. This is the kind of thing that gets people in co-conspiracy so tight and so concentratedly. And it's that fucking literal. What do I have to do with Prince Charles? You don't think Elizabeth was moonlighting as if she was Elizabeth, do you? In order to follow through on that deal? Until further notice, that's exactly how I'm treating this. Why did you allow for a woman to represent herself as if she was the trustee of a charitable organization associated with a member of the British royal family, and then try to evict me for completely false charges under a context wherein she materially misrepresented herself in court, and also in connection with an effort to try to compel me to engage in a fraudulent bond on my good faith and credit connected to things that make a very big difference if you're trying to code them to those coupons Queen Elizabeth used to pay for her wedding dress during the war, right? Is that where you're going with this? Unfortunately, it seems that's where it is. If they're Satanist in Texas trying to create a satanic ritual that is reverberating with the British royal family, somebody needs to grow up and act like an adult in this matter. This is not a petty claim. This is not about $0 in rent either, is it?